Now it's time to set sail without setting foot off dry land. Action Stations is a new multi-million-dollar exhibition at the Maritime Museum, giving visitors a true feel for life on the high seas.
The bugler sounded the beat to quarters, the Navy's alert for crew to man their action stations, an appropriate call to arms at the unveiling of the National Maritime Museum's new display pavilion today in Darling Harbour.
This museum has one of the largest in-water historical fleets anywhere in the world.
The $12 million project is an audio and visual interaction that allows visitors an insight into life at sea. 10% of the world's oceans, an Australian protectorate, well beyond the slap of surf.
And I see that every day when we send ships away. As soon as they go over the horizon, no one knows what they do. It's very hard for me to be able to tell that story. This is a good way of doing it.
All ahead midships. And it means easier access to two of the country's largest objects in the National Collection. This new display becomes the keystone for the Maritime Museum's exhibits, which can be accessed by gangway to the Bridge of the Vampire, to down below in the control room of HMAS Onslow, which last saw service in 1999. At today's launch too, news that the search for AE-1, Australia's first submarine, lost off the coast of East New Britain in New Guinea with 35 crew at the start of World War I, will resume on Wednesday.
We think AE-1 went up to the Duke of York Islands to try and find a German steamer that had been seen up there the night before.
For former servant of the Silent Service, Bill Hollis, who sailed aboard Onslow, the new exposition gives a succinct insight into sea life, down to the ping of sonar.
You can't beat the real thing, and the opportunity to be able to go from this display onto the real vessel is priceless.
If you're into that thing, you've almost got to be like a Turkish wrestler.
Going through hatches can be a bit of a pain sometimes.
Mike Dalton, 9 News.